Hi, this is Linda Hines with lindahines.com. I'm a textile artist and I like to print on fabric. So today we are going to print with crushed pine cones. You know, there's all kinds of things you can print with, and this is just one of them. So let's get started. Okay, today we're going to print on fabric. You can also print on paper if you'd like, with pine cones that were from last year's walk. And of course, here's a regular pine cone that I found, but most of them look like this. They had fallen and then they were ran over, and anyway, I just thought they would kind of make neat marks on fabric. So that's what we're going to do today, is make marks on fabric with run over pine cones. Okay, to get started, I got out my Pro Chemical Profab transparent paint. I'm going to do turquoise just because I think I would like to bring out the turquoise in this fabric. This is a piece of my dyed, I don't know if that's ice dyed or just regular dyed, in a celerium blue. And I thought, well, I think I would like to have it stand out a little bit. So I'm going to get started. So I always put my paint on one of these styrofoam plates, and then again, it's one of these things that you don't want a whole bunch of paint. You want to just otherwise you have big blobs, and I don't like big blobs. So okay, let me pick one of these out. I know a couple of these work real well, but I like to find one I haven't used yet to see if I can get a kind of different design. One thing about these is they are hard to hold on to, so you get a lot of paint on you, but that's okay. Sometimes I wear gloves. I don't feel like wearing them today, so all you're doing is you're dabbing, you're dabbing the paint, and I don't want that's too much paint, so I'm going to take it off, and then basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to print with it. You're not going to get the leaf. I think I'm going to change the leaves too. I think I like that other one better. You're not going to get the leaves like like you're printing leaves. These are just kind of just like little branches so it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be kind of abstract, but it's nice to add something to your fabric. And let's see. Get a little bit more on there. And you could go and do, lots of this. We'll change colors here in a minute. Just want to get a little bit more on here. These pieces are great to cut up and use in projects, or you can use a strip of this in it. It just gives you a little bit more texture to a regular piece of dyed or any kind of fabric. You can use commercial fabric too. So what I'm going to do next is I think I would like to just go with white. That would kind of bring out, so I need you see me putting this on, you don't see it, putting this white on my blue plate. I'm running short of these plates right now, but I'm going to go ahead and just put it over here. Use so it won't be quite white, but it will be white. And then you really won't be able to tell when you're finished what kind of marks these are. I mean, what did you make them? It's not like with leaf printing, they're a leaf, and with other things of stencils and stuff, that you've got a stencil design. But with this, you really don't know, and really you don't care, because it's just a way of making marks on fabric. I think I like the white because the white kind of brightens up the blue. Of course, you can add any color you want over this. You can put black. You can do, you can add red or something like that. But I kind of like that, the blue going into the white. I think I'm going to add a little bit of more blue in here. And I'm pretty much finished with that piece. It's not real fancy. It doesn't really look like much, but it's a great background piece it's a great background to use as part of your project. You could cut it up and use it with other fabrics, and you can also do this on white fabric and then just build it up the different colors. But I'll have some samples for you here in a minute. You could see. But anyway, that's this project. It's printing with ran over pine cones. Anyway, thank you for watching. Here is the finished piece that I just demoed. And then the next piece is, on my blog, I show this, it's a resist piece, and then I've added purple and white. The last piece is probably my favorite, and this is just white fabric that I have just continued to add a variety of different colors and just built it up. Thank you for dropping by. The full tutorial is on my blog, lindaheinz.com, and the link is below. Thanks for coming by.